This is leader, Megan Wilson, is first up. First kill right in the middle. They waste no time, and this is...
They get all those transfers in this year. It was all about finding that rhythm, finding that chemistry, and we're seeing Ncaa play a lot more time.
First serve to Zoe Fleck, and the first swing for this from Granada Hills, California. Began her career at UC Santa Barbara, then UCLA, where she was the two-time Pac-12 Libero of the Year. And Oklahoma gets a side out as that ball...
Chamberlain able to save it.
Kalikamoha, the opening serve. Halter takes it for the Longhorns, and a quick kill from Asia O'Neal. In Big 12 conference play. Alexis Shelton has to take this, and it's an easy put away for Madison Skinner, the Kentucky.
Way on the Sooner serve receive.
Kaylee Akana, the Nebraska transfer from Hawaii for Texas. Alexis Shelton hits right. This will be Chloe Kaminsky to the service line for the Sooners. Slide play, and off the block, it's kill number 2 on the kills per set. Won that national championship at Kentucky. Preston swings, and a great dig by Halter. Set comes for Logan Eggleston, and off the Sooner block, out of bounds it goes. So back to the service line again, Skinner. Megan Wilson takes this. It'll be Kamoa, the set for Preston. Longhorns get a touch. There's O'Neal dug out by Wilson. And Wilson fires right down the seam and in. Should probably put a statue up for her outside Gregory Gym in Austin. Adria Oliver, a swing there for the Sooners, a joust at the net, and Wilson punches it home.
What a smart decision by Megan.
Senior from Temecula, California, transferred to Norman 2 years ago from the University of San Francisco. Longhorns set the middle, and Kayla Caffey, so many options. And she serves. And it's an ace. Ka'aha Aina Torres. Great set by Chamberlain to find Wilson over there on the outside. That was wonderfully done by Peyton Chamberlain.
Absolutely.
Peyton Chamberlain, the Sooner setter, back there. Eggleston, Sooners get a touch up front with Morgan Perkins. Here's Wilson. Dug out once again. And this time Eggleston hits wide, and there was not a touch.
And just great defense by the...
9-6 Texas. Another serve for Chamberlain. And a service errors. That's too deep. And here's Eggleston back there. Overpassed and down. Caffey.
And that's not going to go down.
Kamoa takes the serve. Sooners in system for Wilson. Punched up by Caffey. Skinner gets a swing, and the Sooners get a touch. Little out of sorts were the Sooners there. A little miscommunication. 83, Oklahoma 417. There's Phillips. Molly Phillips, the junior from
Megan Wilson.
Fleck serves. Chamberlain has to chase this down, and Wilson will just play it across. Ka'aina the set that time, and another kill for Asia O'Neal.
And Asia O'Neal just on fire. Just being able to 3 kills apiece. So that's huge. They haven't even started using their outsides yet.
Good lining serve there from Fleck. The timing was just a little off, but still Morgan Perkins overturned a moment ago, but she will not try it again here. Fleck again targeting Preston. There's Shelton blocked, but out of bounds. So the Sooners go to Alexis Shelton. What a
huge block at Texas, and use that block and out of bounds. It's Alexis Shelton.
Lindsey Gray Walton has told us just have to let her run. As Phillips drills one to get the side out for the Longhorns. Molly Phillips. Serve goes back to Kaylee Akana. And Preston can't handle it. That'll be an ace. Move Preston up a little bit. We'll see where this one goes. It will be to Kalikamoa. And Shelton tips over the block, but O'Neal is there for the Longhorns. Right back it comes, and Skinner, Kamoha with a wonderful dig. Played to the back. SKT tried to dump it, and Kamoa was there. Shelton rips one cross court. Kaminsky back to the service line. In system, a tip over the block and down. Crafty from Madison Skinner that time.
And what a pass by Zoe Fleck, right on the money to Sage Ka'aha.
Skinner got her second kill, now she serves. Lining serve that hits the tape. Kamoha got it. Preston got a good swing, and Kamoha with another good save. There's Preston cross court. Fleck was there. And Eggleston, it's in. Hit the tape, but stayed in. Spent 14 years in the NBA. Her sister Avery was an All-American at Kentucky as a volleyball player. Tipped across. Did Kamoa get a pancake? Yes, she did. What a play that was. Set, the Sooners get a piece of that swing by O'Neal. And Wilson hits the tape. Little low as she came flying in. And it is 3 straight points for the Longhorns. Chamberlain sets Preston, and maybe a little too tall for her, into the net. Wilson can't handle that rocket, and Skinner has an ace.
Madison Skinner playing all 6 rotations. She is so effective.
Wilson,
back row attack.
Wilson handled that one well. Oliver tried to drop it over the block. Here's Eggleston. And Kaminsky there for the Sooners. Now Preston, she's blocked. Oliver to the back. Adrian. Sooners serve back to Taylor Preston. Handled by Fleck, but overpassed and down. Oliver there to take it once again. Good serve from Preston.
It was an
Eggleston, real tight set that time. Fleck comes in to bail the Longhorns out, and then miscommunication between Skinner and O'Neal in the ball. Dug by Ncaa. Oliver chased that down for the Sooners. Here's Wilson, that hit the antenna. Drops back to the serving line. Wilson touches it over the block, and Ncaa was there. In from the back is Skinner, and a side out for the Longhorns. O'Neal, Caffey, and Eggleston. Here's Wilson, off the block and out of bounds. Megan Wilson gets the Sooners a side out.
great job by
That's ripped by Skinner, and Texas has set point. Not season at Texas, and now she leads the Big 12 in assists per set. Showing it here in this set. Megan Wilson, a big side out, as one Texas match point gets, or I should say, Peyton Chamberlain serving. Beautiful set, Eggleston, that bounces off the antenna, and Texas takes the opening set 25-14. To Austin, and she has the first serve in set number 2. Megan Wilson swings away. What a dig that was by SK.
But she got the ball over and she was able to score. You'll take it.
And there's an ace. Oklahoma elected to let the Emma Halter serve.
Around the court more, scoring probably the most points.
Shelton swings and blocked. Texas so good up front. Yeah, they lead the Big 12 in blocks per set. And Texas is rolling on the serve of in set number 2. We target Preston with this one. And the Sooners get a side out from Morgan Perkins.
And that's what happens when you get a good.
And an ace. Megan Wilson's 50th ace of the year.
And she's consistent. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Again, she puts a lot of speed behind it, a lot of power.
Back-to-back aces for Megan Wilson. Well, that. Another one this time. Halter handles it pretty well, and that sets up the kill from Madison Skinner.
And that hit was over.
Zoe Fleck serving. Chamberlain clean set, and Shelton just hit that one long. Mishit it just a little bit.
Shelton just has to stay aggressive.
Got O'Neal and Skinner up there on that front row. Shelton hits right into it. Skinner got a piece of it. Shelton again drills this one home.
That's what Paige.
Coming right back to you. So Kamoa serves. O'Neal drills that one. It goes out off of Kamoa, who did well just to get that one.
Yeah.
There. And she played in all 21 matches on a national runner-up team at Nebraska last year before transferring to Texas. Huge swing from Alexis Shelton. Good long serve there, but it was a nice play by Halter just to get to it. Free ball and dunked down by Chamberlain.
Phenomenal. That was a great serve by Kaminsky.
Another good serve there. Longhorns handle cleanly. Here's Skinner. The block by Oliver and down. Adria Oliver.
Keep their hands up high and hold them.
Good service run by Kaminsky. Continues to target Halter. That dropped down by O'Neal. Big swing from Preston, and Oklahoma leads. 11 assists now for Peyton Chamberlain. O'Neal dumped it over. Oliver got there. That's wide though from O'Neal.
Way to stay involved, both sides of the net. Great. That was a great rally.
9-8 Sooners. Preston down the back and in. 5 apiece, and Madison Skinner has 6 for Texas. Eggleston. Kaminsky got there, but Eggleston will get her 5th kill. Asia O'Neal serves. Here's Wilson. And punching it up is Ncaa. Eggleston swings to the back and in.
For the Longhorns.
Tied at 10 now in set 2. Longhorns won the first set 25-14. Wilson will just actually get a decent swing on that ball. Chamberlain there to save it. Wilson again. SKT to Eggleston and off Wilson, out of bounds. So Logan Eggleston, they've won 4 of the last 5. Chamberlain to Preston, it hits the tape. O'Neal is there. Oliver tried to dunk it home, but Ncaa got it. Back to Wilson. And Eggleston will play it across short. Here's Wilson for a 3rd time. Longhorns get a touch and a block. Megan Wilson up. Soaring in to rip that one comes Skinner.
With
Sage Ka'ahaina Torres to serve.
With that change, allowing Madison Skinner to do her thing in the back row is paying off for the Longhorns.
Preston saves this one on the back row. Wilson rolls it into the block. And Eggleston, Sooners get a touch. What a play by Kamoa. Wilson though blocked. Caffey was in the middle of that one.
And that's the range. Lindsay knew that she was going to get there so she could go and get out and transition and get ready to hit.
Chamberlain digs that one. Here's Wilson. In, cross court, and just snuck in. Oklahoma. Peyton Chamberlain another serve. And ripped in the middle from Caffey. SKT another wonderful set. Texas won the opening set 25-14. Reaching back Perkins. Eggleston was there, and here's Skinner wide.
Wow, that
2 aces, in fact, had back-to-back aces earlier. Skinner tips over the Sooner block. Kamoa sets Preston this time. A dug out by Fleck. Skinner, it was long. Fleck serves Preston. Shelton drills one off the block and out of bounds.
There's that aggression
in her swing. She wants to hurt the ball. Fleck comes in to save that one. Here's Skinner. Sooners get a touch. It goes out, but off the Sooner. 15 all. Kayla Ncaa serving. And Peyton Chamberlain got into. Sooners just out of sorts. That was a good serve. Once again, Ncaa making a difference back there on the service. Chamberlain sets Shelton, rips that one cross court and just wide. Serve to open up this 3-point lead. Shelton tried to tip that one to the middle. Fleck was there. O'Neal way up high, and Adria Oliver gets it for the Sooners. Off the Texas block, Preston will get credit. Good service run for Oklahoma. And she's back there now. Skinner reaching up high, and Kaminsky dives in to save it. Here's Preston. O'Neal, Kaminsky with another dig. And Preston dug out by Fleck. Chamberlain ranges in, and somehow Ncaa pushes it over. Here's Preston one more time. Skinner thumps one home just inside the back line.
Again, hitting
these Longhorns in the national championship match in 2020. That's crazy. That is the day and age in which we play and live. And another one from Madison Skinner. She's starting to roll. Skinner serves. Preston goes cross court. Fleck is there. Here's Eggleston rolling it into the Sooner block. O'Neal just kind of calmly played that ball up. Eggleston, Kaminsky, and Kamoa flies in. Preston hits that off the block. And Eggleston finishes it.
great defense on both sides of the coach knows when they come in here or they play the Sooners that she runs a fast offense. So credit.
Error of the night and 5 aces. That's pretty efficient. Eggleston hits into the Sooner block and still down. Wilson hits into the block. Right back to Wilson. Trying to find the back row and does. Crafty from Megan Wilson. Grace Talpesh serving. Lining serve. Eggleston took it. Wilson tried to punch that one home. And there's Preston. Dug out by Ncaa. Here's Wilson. Preston digs it out. Kaminsky saved it. And Wilson gets it across. And a block as well by Perkins. What a point. Best of the night for the Sooners. Worth every bite.
At least they weren't on their phone.
Eggleston, though, counters. You know, she's so good at finding. Sage Ncaa Torres serving. Skinner saves that one on the back row. Eggleston tipped it right off the block and down, and it's set.
And got the kill.
On set point, the serve from SKT. Eggleston down to win set number 2. She just kind of took over late in that set, didn't she?
Yes, and that was a major kill by Logan Eggleston. That cross-court shot for 3 points can make a huge difference in a set, and it definitely saw that in that second set.
Good serve from Wilson, and a big block from Perkins to get the set started.
Great staying with her player.
Wilson targets Halter with that serve. Phillips goes cross-court. That was not. Phillips Jr., Mansfield, Texas native, and that hit Alikamoa serving. 2-1 Sooners in set number 3. Skinner rips that one and hits the Sooner block and then lands. Oliver, both her brother and sister played volleyball at Hawaii. And that's an ace. Sooners let it land, and it lands in.
Serving night so far.
And there's ace number 7, and back-to-back. Kamoa able to get there. What a dig that is by Fleck. Solid swing there from Preston. Longhorns get a piece of it. O'Neal is dug out by Chamberlain. Tipped down and just in by O'Neal.
It would be challenging Sage Ncaa Torres to get those middles involved right from the beginning.
It's a good save there by Chamberlain just to get that one over for the Sooners. Another big swing from Skinner. Here's Preston, and that lands in. Sooners get a side out at 5-3, and Kaminsky will serve. O'Neal dug by Kaminsky. Peyton Chamberlain trying to just dump it on across. Skinner into the Sooner block. Oliver blocked straight down by Skinner.
Right, Skinner coming up a solo block.
Texas hitting 345 for the match and serving at a super high clip. That goes out of bounds, and Skinner gets an ace. That's 8. Wilson overpassed. Chamberlain nearly got there, but SKT. Longhorns a 5-point lead already. Trying to close this match out. Preston swings cross court. Here's Eggleston. Blocked by Oliver and Chamberlain.
Great.
Rookie of the week. Not this week, but last week. And then had 23 kills against Texas Tech on Wednesday night, a career high. She hits that one cross court. And Ncaa with a great dig. Sooner block is there, but 17. And O'Neal serves. Nice service received there by Megash will serve. Tipped over by Skinner. Perkins got it for the Sooners. Here's Wilson. Eggleston. And Grace Tolpesh digs that one out. And Wilson mishit that one a little bit.
Away.
Sage Ina Torres will serve. Chamberlain trying to dump that to the back row, but Skinner was there. There's Phillips.
What a huge.
Yeah, that's really, really good, but it's the targets, it's the pace of every serve.
Absolutely. That's made a huge difference in this match.
Wilson hits that one long.
Great block, but they forced that ball out of bounds.
SKT with another ace. 13-5 Longhorns.
Here, come around serving so aggressive and effectively and consistently.
And there's Chamberlain with an ace for the Sooners. Because if
team statistic right there.
Peyton Chamberlain's been a really good server for Oklahoma this year. That is drilled down the line by Molly Phillips. And Logan Eggleston back on the service line. Texas's career aces leader. Among other things she leads in, and Shelton hits that one long. Sooners a little.
Making the Sooners hit those balls out of bounds with that huge block.
It doesn't necessarily show up on the stat line, but the size and dominance Texas has up front. And there's an error. So Oklahoma's second serve.
Megan Wilson, she's serving the ball aggressively.
Perkins, the side out. Chamberlain, that's 3 kills for Perkins. Phillips to the back, and Wilson digs it for the Sooners. Here's Shelton, a big rip. And too many touches. That ball never got across.
Yeah, again.
Saw her with back-to-back aces earlier. The Sooners just out of sorts there.
Yeah, Peyton Chamberlain.
And there's another ace. Wilson let it go. And Ncaa dropped in her 3rd ace.
Home place, but doing this on the road is huge.
10 aces for Texas. Make it 11. And 4 of those for Kayla Ncaa. Wilson handles this one nicely. Sooners get a swing for Preston. And Skinner just ripping away. First-year transfers that Jared Elliott has been able to blend into the mix. And she comes in and promptly delivers an ace. Honorable mention All Pac-12 at Colorado. Played 111 career matches there. Preston trying to tip down the line, but Ewert was there. And cross court, big swing by Devin.
Huge kill.
Chamberlain sets Shelton. And Ewert digs that one out. And it's match point. Kahahawa, which is now 4 points for her, including an ace. What a great dig that was by Fleck to keep it alive. And a Sooner block by Oliver keeps things going. And off the Sooner block, out of bounds. Texas wins it in 3 sets. 25-10 in the final set. That number 2, and you have to work so hard to stay in it. You come out for set number 3, and Texas just rolled.
Absolutely. And that all came down